What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
Yeah.
Today, I am going to do a build that I haven't done in like 2.5 years.
Dang. Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
But, we're gonna revisit it. It's the Mosquito build.
I like mosquito. No, I don't. Mosquitoes are terrible.
Yeah, I know.
They're the worst.
I agree.
Lance.
Well, yeah, because one of the last things that we did when we were exploring the new options is that charge shields is a thing. We can make our mosquitoes' suction powers more suctiony.
Okay.
And we need a charge weapon for that.
Oh, that makes sense.
And the lance is like a giant mosquito proboscis.
Oh, you're a proboscis.
Oh, damn. He's right. How did he know? Oh, jeez, and now he's canned.
Yeah. Gotta get that nice crisp.
Oh.
There.
We're going to go carrier style. Don't do carrier very often.
I'm gonna get some Ultra Croy.
Ultra Croy and Ultra Coke. We'll get those sponsorships one day.
Absolutely.
I don't think we will.
You never know. Oh, obsession and grandeur right off the bat.
I can get big. I want to give away my shields, which means that I can't go for Vital Bond. I could go Apex, but that means that I'm making many less mosquitoes.
True. And they're not very sturdy. So
yeah, I was going to say that they would get extra durable, but extra durable
right?
Extra durable is not that durable.
Correct.
We'll do that.
You went big.
I'm going to get the hull strength.
I'll get construction.
I'm going to get the Bravengus. I do also need to get drones at some point because I'll want them in addition to my swarm.
Yeah. Offense or defense?
Offense, because they need to actively go towards the enemy. I'm not going to have them with me. I'm going to send them off into the world.
Isn't that just a formation thing? Oh, which is part of the
Which is an offensive formation, yes.
You want to throw away your rerolls?
I only have 3. I'm gonna get more.
Yeah, but you don't. What if you don't need them? Well, you just get 6 levels right now.
I'll get 5
Get
levels.
Atarax. Well, you've already got what? Well, yeah, you get 5. Yeah. And get Ataraxia and just go for it, and never use rerolls again.
Just go for it.
There'll always be something you need.
I'm gonna get improved thrusters.
Dang. He takes the grandeur for 1 level, but doesn't want the 5.
Well, yeah, because I also like rerolls.
Yeah, but you like moving. You're willing to sacrifice that for grandeur.
Yeah, but it's a penalty, not a removal. If it meant that I have to stay stock still for the rest of the game, I wouldn't do it.
I bet you'd do it.
I wouldn't, I promise.
You've done that once.
I'm going to get drones. I don't want spontaneous generation because this will make all of my swarm constructs explode.
Yeah, it's bad.
But we need the drones.
Yeah, which are like bigger swarms.
Sort of. They don't give vulnerability like the other swarms do. But that's fine.
Now, you could also take allies and give them a lance, and then they could be giving vulnerability.
It's true. Ricochet, meh.
Yeah.
Priority 0, again, is only for advanced constructs. Rarely my swarm constructs will be advanced.
But the drones will never be.
The drones will never be.
Well, no. If you get the fleet commanders, are those advanced?
Still standard.
Oh.
If I go allies, then they would be advanced, but I don't think I want to go there yet.
Well, there's
also,
the
there's
drones.
defense drones. We'll get elegant construction because I need that. I'll also need to improve my shield and then get shield radius. I'm going to need to get charge shot because those are the 2 prerequisites for charge shields. And then when I get charged shields, then the area suction will be improved. Agility and power reserves are probably on the list of things that I'll want eventually, which means that I will need to get stabilization at some point.
Boost.
Boost. All right, there's the shield. Do we immediately go for the shield? And then the Apex machinery is 30% more hull. What's 30% of 8?
2.4.
it's just over 2, yeah. So my swarms would go from 8 to 10 point something. 10 and change. They would increase rate of fire, and the shield effect power would increase, but the 75% longer construct assembly time is
significant for the swarm in particular.
Significant. That said, it's a little early, but I'm still going to do it. None of the swarms I have out right now are fancy. Shame. Let's see. Subsumption gets me down here. I think I'd like Grace Protocol there slightly better.
Yeah.
I can get the bigger shield now for my friends.
It made you get regeneration since you just gave up your shield. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Obviously, you're not going to want to go full down that tree, but
yeah,
more safety. Now that you don't have a shield. Oh, you have one fancy swarm.
I have one fancy swarm.
You just took all of that. Wee woo, wee woo.
Hey James,
You don't have Blinkley.
I don't have blink and I don't have a shield.
Assault drones.
You know what? I don't need you guys near me. You're cramping my style.
I think you lived because they used their shields at least a little bit on you.
They got this. You just gotta believe in them and stuff.
Yeah. Look, and if you'd sit near your drones, not your drones, your swarm, they can repair you.
They would repair my shield.
Oh, that's right,
if I
repair
had
the
shields.
shield.
But since I don't have a shield, they get increased movement speed and increased rate of fire.
Hold on, go back over to that again.
While your shield is down or you now have no shield, swarm constructs gain increased movement speed and rate of fire. If I had a damaging shield that protected me, a portion of them would be assigned to recover my shields.
But you do have a shield?
But it doesn't protect me.
Right, but it just says while your shield is down or you have no shield.
It says while a damaged shield protects you, and then while your shield is down or you have no shield. I have no shield. They have the shield. I gave it to them.
You should go for the blink.
Shield cooldown is good. Blink is good. I can't get Overseer because I want to do charge shot things, which I should work towards getting charge shot things.
Yep.
That and shield effect radius are the things that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
This is neither at the moment.
We'll say A hypermetabolism isn't terrible.
Not terrible, but we can dig.
On around.
Terminal directive is pretty good. Payload is pretty good.
Grace protocol is the other one you were looking for.
Honor bound, Grace protocol. There's a lot of things here that I like.
Yeah, we got to pick one.
This gets me closer to charged shields. This gets me closer to advanced engineering, which is more drones. This gets me closer to fleet commander, which is more drones. Fleet commander does mean that my drones would also apply vulnerability with their attacks.
That is true.
Which is nice.
Also, fleet commander makes it so that you've always got the better drones.
Well, drones will get promoted anyway.
Yeah.
There's a drone hierarchy. Could go evolutionary niche to make my drones a little bit dronier. Or swarms.
How much? How does it? What's the carrier's wording on how it produces this swarm? And just you automatically assemble
and deploy swarm constructs, which apply vulnerability to targets.
Construct limit is 4 + 1 for every 2 of your levels.
Yes.
But is any of that improved by evolutionary niche? Is that considered a body or gear power?
Uncertain. I think blue text is usually the gear power.
So that's just explaining what a swarm construct is.
So theoretically, they might get more movement speed and rate of fire. Since I don't have a shield, I'd get more maximum shield, which would employ to them, and I would do more crash damage to targets. It's like it's fine, but I still might reroll.
I think evolutionary niche should let you get more swarm.
I rerolled and evolutionary niche didn't even leave that spot.
Yeah. There's
Fleet Commander or Absorption.
Both very, very good. Fleet Commander is what you're going for. Absorption is safe.
It is a boost.
It is indeed a boost.
Okay, the Grace Protocol now. Unless I just haven't seen it and haven't been paying attention, I have not seen a singular shield effect radius yet. I take the absorption though. Yeah, we need charge shot, we need shield effect radius, and then we need the close shield. And then we can make beak shield. Alright. We're just gonna keep cooking.
Oh boy.
Ah!
Mild wee woos.
Your wees are wooed.
How dare you, sir?
Blink.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
That would have helped me just in that one instance.
Yeah, well, in the two instances.
Yeah, it's true. I know I've also passed up Candescence a couple of times. I'll probably want that eventually. But I wanted to try to get other stuff first. Again, no shield effect radius. There's the stabilization, so I can get the agility, the power reserves, etc., etc.
You don't need to get the shield durability first, do you?
No. That's superfluous.
Though
I can get allies for
allies are good. Priority 0 helps the very few advanced things that happen.
And then allies if I get allies.
Yep.
In the effort of preserving your rules, I'll get allies, which admittedly will add more stuff to the pool. But it's
getting towards summer. A lot more in the pool.
The bigger mosquitoes. The bigger mosquitoes are also in the pool. That's just Skeeter. He's not a mosquito.
Oh.
His mother is Mosquito.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. It does. I got you. Shield cooldown. Guardian allies.
I could do Guardian allies.
Guardian allies would recover your hull, right?
Yes. Eventually. And they would also repair all of the other mosquitoes.
But they wouldn't have their own lances, so they wouldn't be part of the...
They would still do shield stuff.
They would still do shield stuff.
But they wouldn't... They wouldn't aggressively go towards the enemies other than they're trying to heal my other stuff, which are aggressively going towards enemies.
Yeah,
so then they'll naturally kind of go in that direction.
Oh, for what it's worth, to help, Guardian recovers the hull of other non-Guardian advanced constructs while nearby.
So
they would only recover the hulls of the few swarm.
All right, so then maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just give them the nanotech.
Nanotech is good.
Call that a day.
Because I was 100% on board, being like, maybe the Guardian Ally is a great idea, but then it was like, no, they will recover each other and like turrets.
We need payload.
Payload.
There's interceptors, so I guess if we're going that route, we're going that route. Still haven't seen shield effect radius yet. But then again, I also don't have charge shot yet, so it's not super that big of a deal. Well, I guess we'll get advanced engineering, which
Yep.
gives me more drones.
That's good.
Okay. Ouch.
Careful. Mosquitoes versus millipede. Go.
I didn't know that they fought in the wild.
Yeah, they're like Zangoose and Sid Viper.
I'll get force armor for the safety. Also, I don't think either of these are like either of those.
What are you talking about? They look just like them.
They all look like Pikachu.
Ba-da-da, who's that Pokemon?
There's a Candescence again.
Conditions! That was really dumb.
Yeah?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't think you are.
I'm a little sorry.
I'm gonna go less on the Candescence and more on trying to get them more of the mosquito aspect mosquiting.
Now it's like a Pokemon horde battle. It is like army versus army.
Yeah. Our children shall do battle. Also, that one shot just like
Took out your entire
cut
army.
through my entire army.
Also, they're almost dead. Done.
Yeah.
Like, all that vulnerability stacks.
We're
Kinda
from the
silly.
streets.
You do emotional damage at the same time.
Hey, in
In
power.
power! I mean, that happened in the first Mosquito build.
Yeah.
It would just be...
It did. It was really funny.
It was very funny.
We'll get outmaneuver here as we continue to wait for shield effect radius.
Nah, it don't exist. You somehow got rid of it when you gave up your shield.
But
It's not over on the banned list, so I don't know, man. Speaking of the banned list, have you been following any of the Magic the Gathering spoilers for the new Final Fantasy cards?
I've only seen a couple.
Yeah, there's a VV card that is 1,000% getting banned.
I did see it.
It's very good.
I'm just waiting for the really good Barrett Commander card.
Barrett Commander would be nice. Haven't seen it yet. We've got a Tifa Commander. There's your assault drone overpower.
Yeah, might as well. Getting a Galvanic Outburst though.
Also pretty good.
Just the first one is really strong, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
actually grab that.
Like playing the lottery. If the difference between 0 and 1 is astronomically good. The difference between 1 and 2, not so much.
Where is the
Ooh.
dang shield effect radius?
Is that a tempting winnow?
I really would like rapid fire and shield cooldown
Well,
eventually.
Go and take one of those so you can preserve some rerolls.
Shield cooldown's fine.
But with this new set, they've been doing some cool things.
It's charge shot.
Charge shot, there
It's
you
fine.
They released 15 different versions of the Sid card, which I thought was hilarious.
I saw that. They have a card that represents the Final Fantasy VII freaking
Date scene from
Yeah, and it's got all of the
all 4 variants. Yep.
I think this is a reroll. Gosh
Ooh.
darn it. Well, there's the
There's
question.
Yeah, well, that's up to you. It'll make your... I think it's a struggle for your swarm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, drone specialists. Turrets. Ooh, spicy. There's
And
overpower,
it's still not showing up. Like
yeah, there's rapid fire, there's Candescence, there's Rancor. There's actually a lot of good here, honestly.
I'm going to get Overpower instead of Candescence because Candescence is going to add more stuff to the pool, and I really want to get my charged shields going.
It ain't gonna happen.
I know.
It's a common mod, but it don't exist apparently.
Is it a common mod? Are you sure?
So. No, I'm not, but I'm pretty sure. I will say that some of the Final Fantasy cards are kind of spoilery. If you haven't gotten there, particularly the Final Fantasy 14 ones.
I mean, I saw them, but having not played it and have no thoughts on playing it, then I'm just like, oh, that guy's probably a good guy, and that guy's probably a bad guy.
Yeah,
that's about as far as I got.
Yeah, no, there's a dual-sided card that I saw that I was just like, oh, I could have put 2 and 2 together and figured that one out myself, but I hadn't yet, so that hurts having had that spoiled a little bit. Normally I don't care, but that one in particular, I was like, oh man, I really didn't want to know that. So, be forewarned. If you're playing Final Fantasy 14 and you're not super far into it, beware of the cards.
The cards might spoil some things. Having seen what few cards I saw, I want to do a whole Sid deck. Probably not good.
But
unfortunately, I could have an unlimited amount of Sids.
Are they unlimited?
Yes, you can have an infinite number of that Sid in your deck.
Oh, good. That's fantastic. Because I didn't pay close attention to what the card did. I just saw that there were 15 Sids and went, hey, that's great.
Yeah. And it does stuff with artifacts.
Surprise.
And
he is the engineer after all.
He's an artificer. He's a D&D class. Shield Effect Radius, it does exist.
Oh, there you go. I will say, because of the way that the Magic the Gathering specifically works, there are a couple of weird things here and there where there's races or classes that have been put on cards. Boost! That are not quite right, but it's either that or they would have had to add a whole new race to the cards, and then it wouldn't synergize with things.
Other than the Sid deck idea, there's a bird deck I kind of want to do.
Oh, there's a bird deck that looks sick. Chocobos are pretty great.
And then they got Bart's.
They got Bart's. He can do things with birds.
Bart's has bike.
I don't. Yep, Bart's has bike,
and the bike's a bird.
Yeah,
and the bird's named Foco.
Well, it's also it's also Magic the Gathering. I'm sure we could find a bike somewhere. Gotta have a crew one. If you have no idea anything about Final Fantasy or Magic the Gathering,
this is all just nonsense.
This is all nonsense. So you can just enjoy what's on the screen there. But if you do know these things,
I don't know too much about Final Fantasies past 10 because that's when I stopped paying attention.
I know a decent amount about 14. I know little bits here and there because of things like Dissidia.
Sure.
So, talking about, the race thing, there's a Shantoto card, and they've got her listed as a dwarf. And it's just that is... I see it, but that ain't right. That's like a Lalafell being a dwarf. That's not quite the same thing. It is, but it isn't. But it makes sense for the synergy stuff. There's also a Kuja card in
Wonderland Dream.
It looks so good. Ugh.
The dream is dead.
The dream is not good.
Flash shielding, or I can go skirmish. Flash shielding, I don't like lowering the shield amount. So I might just go skirmish and then work my way towards terminate. Good old terminate. But I need more rerolls. Getting a purification probably wouldn't be too terrible if I can swing that at some point.
You're also almost up to wave 100. You ready?
No. That's never stopped me before.
The power creep in Magic has also gotten so crazy that I saw a card that I thought sounded busted as hell.
Until you realize that it's just mediocre now.
Yeah, and everybody was just like, it's 8 mana. It's garbage at 8 mana. And I'm like, what do you mean it's garbage? It gives you, the player, protection from goddamn everything. But it in and of itself is just an 8/8 flying. At 8 mana, you'll be dead before you get the 8 mana, or you'll spend 8 and they'll spend 1. Like, I've always hated the argument that it's a card is not good because it dies to removal, because fucking most things die to removal, so come on.
Yeah, but when you look at the cost difference, a lot of removal is, a couple of mana. If you spend 8 mana
and the thing itself doesn't have hexproof.
Yeah, and then it just dies. It feels not great.
Yeah.
I can't really get in there safely, so I'm like kind of trying to let my guys do it, but my guys aren't freaking doing it fast enough. Ouch.
Yeah, they're trying, but
if I had Terminate, this guy would be dead. He left. he just decided to peace out. Oh, there's a reroll. Okay. Just get that stuff out of the way. 2 rerolls.
And a dream.
Blitz is not the one I'm looking for. I could just take Blast Radius to make my weapon a little bit better.
You could.
Because my weapon scales off of Blast Radius as well as Rate of Fire.
Yeah. And I mean, it's either that or burn a reroll, right?
Burn a reroll.
Oh, Rapid Fire does the
same thing, but I wanted to believe. All right, you are getting a little too comfortable over here, just showing up every 2 seconds.
That wasn't bad.
I'll definitely get 1 more level before Snake. I don't know if I'll get 2. I probably won't get 2, but I could. It's possible. There's Blitz again. I think I might just take Stabilization so I can get a little bit more movement. Can I get 1 more? Uno más.
You got 10 levels. Waves.
I got 10 level waves.
10 waves to get 1 level, and not even 1 level, half a level. Look at you. You're almost there.
I think we'll do it.
Yeah, you should be just fine.
By Jove, I think we've done it.
Who's Jove?
I don't know. I don't know where he's going, but by Jove.
Bye, Jove. See you later.
Alright, so there's Terminate. There's also Corrosion. I want both. Terminate is probably more immediately useful because taking out Snake Boy 12% sooner is nice. Corrosion gets me a little bit extra burn stuff and then gets me a step closer to Purification. Purification is quite nice. I don't know. I'm pretty torn between the two. So, which one do you like better?
I think Terminate.
Terminate?
Yeah.
Okay. I was pretty 50-50. I think if I had to, if someone put a gun to my head, I think I agree with Terminate. It was like a 51-49 situation, but close enough where I was going to be happy with either one. All right. It has begun. Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Don't you punch me. That'd be rude. Is that a punch or a headbutt? Also, I've goofed. I've made a fatal error.
Nah, you can just kill him fast. I think it's a headbutt.
If a snake pulls that maneuver on you, is it a headbutt or is it?
I guess it's a bite.
Oh, I'm glad he died just then.
Yeah, you were.
I was in a spot and I didn't like it.
Yeah, you were in a bad spot.
Calculated. That's what I wanted the whole time.
Yeah.
All right, it's a little tempting now.
Now it's probably a really good use of it, for being honest.
I don't think I do that. Focus shield is what I'm looking for, because that gets me my charge shields.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2. We have 4 wild mods. Discord's probably not terrible here. Power reserves is tempting. Burst fire is also very tempting. I'm gonna go radiant shields. Dang. Well, fudge. We did not get our charge shields yet, and rerolls are now meaningless to us for the rest of forever.
Well, it's fine. You'll get it on another level.
Our proboscis has gotten much bisker. It's now bis quick instead of being bis slow. It's pancake.
Yeah, I get it. Pancakes are tasty.
But I can't have pancakes. They're evil. I'm gonna get the corrosion. Weaponized shield's tempting. But let me get the purification quickly. Alright. Do we get charge shields before I inevitably fumble this entire run? That's the question.
Yes.
Do I get it right now?
No.
Alright. He's 1 for 1 so far.
It's like Defiance is fine.
This will give me a little more mobility, a little more plating. And I don't do any self-damage yet.
But you could.
I can't do discharge because I'm doing charge shot.
Yeah. You could do Juggernaut. It would give you more hull, but it'll make you slower.
It would make me even slower. But it'll give me even more crash damage to targets, which I start with a lot.
Quite a bit. And more hull, considering you have no shield.
Yeah, but no thrust, considering I have no shield. You know, alright. We'll be big.
So you already took a Grandier. Wouldn't you want to be bigger?
Big is fine. Slow is slow.
Yeah.
Alright. Just chew through that guy. This next upcoming level. Will this be the level?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you say I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
I gotta get it this run. You're not just doing like monkey paw abstract, like, oh yeah, you'll get it one day eventually.
No, you said before you inevitably bungle the run.
Okay.
That wasn't your exact words, but it was something along those lines. Power reserves.
Yeah, I'll probably take power reserves here. That'll give me a little bit extra pep in my step, which counteracts the pep that I lost in my step. Alright, this next level. I'm gonna ask every level.
I know. I hate to be the bearer of bad news,
So then don't.
but signs don't look promising there either.
Are you shaking an 8-ball over there?
My skull is an 8-ball. Just rattle it around, and the die rolls in the swamp. The blue swamp.
Is that what it was? Is that what it is in there? It's just swamp water? Mystical swamp water?
I'm pretty sure that if you put water in a jar and leave it there for an indeterminate amount of time, it will eventually be swamp water, yes.
Well, I was talking about specifically in Magic 8 Balls.
Yeah. And the liquid in a Magic 8-Ball doesn't get, like, replaced every so often.
But it's not in a swamp. And
No.
I'm not even convinced it's water.
Oh, it's gotta be water, right?
No, it doesn't have to be. It could be like an oil or some sort of solution that doesn't stagnate over time. Ha! It was here. It was here the whole time.
Like Sam Reich?
Like Sam Reich here the whole time. All right, now our auras are auraing.
Ora.
We're aura farming.
God.
This is my new Mosquito era.
Would you say that you're the Rizzler?
Oh, absolutely.
Chicken Jockey. I don't know what else can I say that's relevant to the kids these days. We're hip.
Oh,
Oh God, my hip.
we're what's happening. We're blowing up right now.
You really are. Hey, do you know chicken parm's not vegan?
Gelato's not vegan? My shield is blowing up a lot now,
Yeah.
but those galvanic outbursts, they get so big with my maximum aura size.
Ora.
Oh, my life.
Yeah, your life is hurting a little bit. It's partly because you just hold down your attack forever, which means your regen is. Woo-hoo-hoo.
My regen is hoo-hoo-hoo.
Those MP zaps are very impressive when you see them.
Yeah.
Honestly, getting a hypermetabolism at some point would not be remiss, I don't think.
That's true.
Efficiency is useless because you never let off the trigger.
Look, I could.
You could, but you're charge shielding.
It's true.
So you won't.
Well, when the shield's down, I could theoretically.
Yes, when the
stop
shield
for
is
a
down,
minute.
you could stop. But then you
Oh,
wouldn't be attacking while the shield is down.
And then we got this situation.
You could Apex, which is scary. The
I
flash
could flash
shielding-
shielding and then go into a Tempest situation where my shield doesn't regen, but it comes back very quickly and it is more powerful.
So those would be very violent, very squishy mosquitoes.
And when it breaks, it goes boom.
Yeah,
I don't hate that actually.
go for it. Exploding mosquitoes.
So just mosquitoes. Also like to get that purification at some point. That'd be nice.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Just trying to be close enough to get all the XP before it goes away. Take that, shield.
Yeah.
If you have a shield, your days are numbered. Siphon does not take kindly to that sort of chicanery.
It's true. I recently watched Wildcard play through a Pokemon Nuzlocke relay. That just made me want to do more Pokemon stuff.
Well, that's like saying what day of the week it is for you. You want to do more Pokemon
No,
stuff.
I mean, it's true. That's way back when I said you and I should do a Soul Link, and then I just never got around to it because we got a million things to do, and don't know if anyone would have any interest anyway.
Decisions.
You got a lot of choices there. A lot of good ones.
Purification and Tempest Break, I think, are the two main ones that I'm considering.
Those are the two. I think they're the two best ones there, but I do think Agility would actually not be bad either because you're Lance.
True, but I'm not struggling with my agility right now.
Go for the Tempest. It's more of the... It's the rarer one, theoretically, and it's...
Okay.
It's the Mosquito build. There... Your buddies doing things should be the focus.
So, the shield doesn't regen normally, but since it's Siphon Shield, the shield still regens. So, who knows if it'll even break.
So you'll get the best of both worlds then. Because you still get the shield effect power boost.
Yes. Oh, there it goes.
It took out an eyeball. Careful,
Ow.
all those bits and bobs there.
It should be careful. Going this way.
I would like to...
Oh,
I would like to point out you had a whole thing a minute ago where you were just like, the shield goes down, I could stop firing to get it back.
I said could, not would.
That's what I said. I'm just confirming that is what happened.
And I didn't get efficiency anyway.
Well, yeah.
And that's the only reason why I didn't. And there's no other reason, and you can't prove it.
I mean, even without efficiency, you do regen faster if your stuff's... If you're not attacking.
Yeah, but not like a lot.
No, not a lot, but... Some. If you're hurting, it's potentially worth letting off. Plus, you move faster if you stop attacking by a fairly substantial amount.
Yeah, I got power reserves. It's fine.
I'm aware. I'm a fragment.
Boom. She'll go boom.
She'll go boom.
She'll go boom. She'll go down the hole. Almost at wave 200. What's 200 gonna be?
Juggernaut Punchy.
Juggernaut Punchy, say. I'm gonna grab that last stand, I think. Give me a small insurance policy and a small magnetism policy.
Really, the magnetism is the most important part.
You do think that?
I do. I miss the days when you could just get more magnetism. Oh, I was half right.
Whoa, he's halfway right. Whoa, I don't want to fight. Can't we be friends? You guys are gonna kill me. Whoa, please don't kill me.
Perfect.
Perfect. Easy fight. Wasn't scared. Never scared.
Well, good.
How do you think Snake 2 is gonna go?
Questionably. But I think you'll be fine. I think you'll limp out of the fight, but I think you'll be fine.
Oh, you think I'm gonna limp out of the fight?
I think you're going to limp out of the fight.
But I don't even have legs. How do I limp?
You can limp without legs. Legs are required for limping. Last I heard, legs are required for jumping and dancing.
That's not true.
along
You can
down
dance without legs.
What do you call them? Street.
Did you forget what a street was called?
No, I was doing a reference.
No. Something about a streetcar named Desire? I don't know.
No. Let's say a Little Mermaid.
Of course I knew that. I definitely know everything there is to know about every Disney franchise ever.
Oh, if you know everything about everything that comes to Disney, we should do like a Disney trivia off at some point.
I mean, I don't want to do that because I wouldn't want to show you up in front of, you know, new people or something.
I'd relish the challenge.
Ouch.
Oh,
Ouch.
Wee woo.
My Wii's are wooing.
Your Wii's continue to woo.
Hup!
Oh!
We're just gonna hang out over here for a second.
I was watching the owl. I think that was you for a second. Man, all that shrapnel's rough.
Yeah, they keep wooing my Wii's, weeing my woos. Ow. Oh, all that shrapnel. All the shrapnel and every bullet.
Well, here's every bullet.
Yeah.
Today is gonna be. Oh boy.
All right, game. I feel like this is targeted now.
I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do.
About you now.
'Cause maybe.
Oh, this game's not good. What the? This 229? I'm getting ready for Snaky McSnakerson.
And after all.
Got him.
Perfect. Look, you're at full health and everything. So what the problem is?
There's no problem.
Exactly.
Who said there was a problem?
I don't know. Did you say there's a problem? I didn't say there's a problem. This is the comment section.
Stop saying there's a problem, Terrence.
Yeah, Terrence. Do you go by Terrence or you go by Terry?
Terrence Bogard.
Oh my. Are you okay?
Why do you ask if I'm okay and then immediately try to check me with a Buster Wolf? What's up with that? That is one of the ending lines to one of the new characters who is based off of a real fictional character.
Wait, a real fictional character?
Yeah, DJ Salvatore Ganacci, who is a character from a guy, but then he's just in the new fighting game with Terry Bogard, and he's a ridiculous character. And then if you fight Terry at the end of the fight, he's just like, you asked me if I'm okay, and then you attack me with this move. What the heck's up with that?
It's a great question.
Well, there's the agility.
Agility's good. Rancor's good.
Rancor is good because I don't have a shield and I have power reserves. So
yeah.
This will give me more hull, more plating.
It will make you slower and then slower on top of the slower.
Yes, but that will be largely, but not completely offset by power reserves. And if I get hit while charging, then
your shields and lance go nuts.
Yeah. It's probably fine, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. Get him, fellas. All my fellas.
That was a meme.
Whoo! Whoo!
Them vulnerable stacks, man.
Got him. You said I would limp out of here. He's gonna be limping out of here.
I was
Limping
wrong.
out of here in a body bag. I don't even know how that works.
Oh.
He slinks away in a...
Like a worm.
Yeah.
Nano charge, hyper boost, something else probably. No, my eyes bugged for a second there.
What?
Oh, very wee woo. Last stand, baby.
Well, I guess this run's not going too much further than this.
Hey, look, you limped out of there.
I didn't limp out of there. I limped
After
there. There's a difference.
you walked out of there and tripped over the front door.
There, you guys have more shields. You know what to do.
I strongly suggest not taking the hypermetabolism anymore.
Why not?
Well, because a chunk of your health is a lot now.
Technically, it's less. Because it's percentage.
Yeah, but you have less to give up now.
But they'll take less. It's a deal. I'd be a fool not to do it.
Ah. Well, then take 5.
Heck yeah. I should take 6.
6 is...
You know what I should do? I should take 7.
No. 6, I think, is the limit.
No, I
Seven's-
can take 7. Nothing's stopping me. Other than maybe common sense, but for nerds.
Doesn't taking a 7th instantly kill you?
Yeah, but I can take it.
Well-
It won't stop me from taking it.
Well, yeah.
Hup.
6 will at least... Oh, boy.
6
at
will
least-
indeed, old boy.
6 will leave you with, like, 1 hit point.
We're fine.
Oh, those mines.
Oh, we're fine. Oh, this is
Oh,
it.
that
This is
could
it.
be
This is it. This is it. This is
Wait.
it. No!
Oh!
I pressed the blink button. I was like, I can get out of there. I can
Oh.
do it. Curse you.
So close. Very good.
Not bad for not doing the build in over 2 years.
That's pretty good.
Good old mosquitoes.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good build.
Yeah.
It's
Still fun.
still fun. It's a shame that I didn't go further.
And I mean, the other nice thing about this build is look at the mod list. It's so colorful. You're all over the place. on
I'm
this one.
all over the place.
You are all over the place.
You get a little bit of everything. But there you go. Mosquitoes. They're back. And they're better than ever.
Bugs.
Bugs. It's a bug's life.
Nah. It's tough to be a bug.
I hope everybody enjoyed it. And I guess with that, let's see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.